Hi, welcome back to the Dylan Rounds case. Welcome if you're currently here in the live chat. As we've seen in recent time with some YouTubers returning back to covering the Dylan Rounds case, I'm still here, okay? Now, what we're going to be covering today, we're going to be going on Google Maps this time round. All the previous videos I have done, the map analysis, the 360-degree viewings, the weird, dodgy reviews, it's all been on Google Earth or on the odd occasion Google Earth Pro. This time Google Maps, and that's because of the whole review section. You might be wondering, what does it have to do with the Dylan Rounds case? Well, if we can look at key locations which have been talked about in the case, such as Montello, Saddle Sore Bar, maybe places in Lucin, that type of stuff. Aside from checking the photos out, which we've already done, right? Let's check out the reviews, what people have said, whether it be a person visiting there, a person sharing some kind of thoughts, because, odd things can happen. Information can show up, What's a good example? In terms of mystery, unexpected stuff, I think when it came to strange locations found on Google Maps or random locations, you check the reviews out and then there's weird information or there's like someone stating something and it's like, well, that's a bit out of place. So we'll see if we come across any of that. And if not that, in more significance, just to see if anyone's left a review talking about the Dylan Rounds case or, such as sharing an experience when they were there, a negative one, or talking about another crime or some kind of fallout. I don't know, that type of stuff, just to get an idea. And if not that, it might even just provide and clear up what the locals are like in the area, because I know some people think they're dodgy, other people have said they're good, some people have said good and bad, so there's no harm in doing that. So that's what we'll do for most part of it. In the process, I might just have a brief look as well to see if I can find Don Hately's, do like a on-the-spot search for his home. I did reach out to Ty Corbin. Ty Corbin did reply, which was good of him. He said he doesn't have the coordinates, but he gave like a rough description of where the trailer should be. So I will take a look at that later, okay, in this video. For now, let's just go on Google Maps and see what reviews we can find on the key locations, okay? Right, so here we are. You can tell a bit of a different layout. Best we can do here. We can adjust the visual appearance. There we go. So we got satellite. Now, I'm not sure when this dates back to. It could be the same time as the Google Earth, but we don't need to focus on that today, right? So, as said, we'll look at some key locations within Montello, let's say, because that has been a hotspot for talking about, and just see what people have to say. I guess we can really look at any one, right? It looks like most of the markers show up, which is really helpful, in my opinion. Means I don't have to start typing them in, because you see on Google Earth, they're more concealed. If you want them, you got to go and find them, right? So I don't think it really matters where we start. Let's start off with the United States Postal Service. A little brief backstory around that. A couple of months ago, it was Salty Pancakes that said, well, no, it began with Doug from No Thanks stating that the police are in Montello and there's a big crackdown, there's cops all over the place, all police cars going on. And Salty Pancakes then came out with on his channel saying, yeah, 2 police cars showed up, like a sheriff detective was present. They went to the United States Postal Service and was asking regarding for information to do with a certain suspect criminal that has been doing inappropriate things to younger people within the town. And they had to kick in trailers. They had to make arrests to people. I think one of them was a former firefighter who did inappropriate stuff. I think it was tying in with the school as well. Just a little brief backstory there. You get the idea of how certain channels exaggerated in the past, and there's every chance why it could happen again in the future. But yeah, let's just check how it looks visually. Do we need to see the picture? Don't think we need to. Just like brief description of it, as you see there. Yeah, there's not much there. Okay. Let's check the reviews out. That's what it's about. Relevance, newest, highest. I don't know how many reviews there are, but I'll read them out to you. First one by Patrick H. A year ago. 1 star. You would think going to the USPS it would have the zip code on website. Nope. Deborah Brown, and I think she's made a few appearances in this in some of these reviews, I think. Deborah Brown, local guide, I guess, of Montello. Hi from Deborah Howland Brown. Hi. 3 o'clock, your time. Send Laurie picture. What the hell? 6 years ago. Does anyone know who Deborah Brown is? Have you met her? Have you received pictures from Laurie? I don't know what's going on. This is what I mean. You're getting this dodgy stuff going on. Like, this looks more like maybe a private message you would send to someone. It's like, what's going on here? We don't need to look at photos because we've already done that beforehand, okay? So, not exactly positive. What's the newest one? A year ago. Only one person has rated it, so I assume that is someone from the area, you'd think. What other locations are there before we get onto the main ones? Montello Cemetery, we've looked at that, obviously. You saw the graves. Only one review. Where's the review at? Why is it not? Let me check. Photos, update, about. Montello. Deborah Brown once again. Sandy, Utah daughter and son. Right, okay. And that was a month ago. Deborah Howland Brown. This is like another account she's got. God, what is it with all these dodgy accounts? Weird. There you go. We zoom in a little bit more. You can see a few more markers pop up. What we should do as well, let's take a look at the international airport. Where's that gone? You got the landing strip and then you had the airport marker as well, but that looks like it's disappeared. No reviews there. We've seen that cross. As you remember, that was cleared up in recent times. That's all good. Where's that airport gone? Why did it disappear there? It's annoying when that happens. Jim Thomas Canyon. Not seen that one before. Updates about immigrant. What is that? Immigrant. What? Okay, no photos. It's a historical marker, but there's no photos to it. Apologies if it's a bit abrupt all around. Just getting used to this shitty, poor excuse of a map. It's a pathetic excuse of a map. Like the controls, the visual look of it. Ugh, spit on it. I prefer Google Earth already. Right, so I found the airport. It was the one bloody marker that wasn't shown on the screen, which is typical. We look at the review of it. Some guy called Toivu Saraskowski, what fucking hell. Damn. 5 months ago, 5 stars. He says, US customs can be a mess, but otherwise, good airport offering the best services out of Montello, direct flights to multiple international destinations, including Toronto, Sao Paulo, Tokyo, and London. Huh? Is this one of those dodgy comments again? Okay, it just sounds a bit out of place. I've not really heard much about the airport at Montello. Have any of you? Let's clear this shit off. There we go. Yeah, not too impressed with this at the moment. Pissing me off. Anyway. What about the church? Is the church available? Doesn't seem like it. Check the gas station. You know, this is where we start looking at some of the key locations where Dylan would have visited in the past, refilling, even probably on the day before he went missing, right? Saddle Saw Bar in the area, getting resources, getting a drink, hanging out. We'll see if there's anything of interest. Have we seen those photos before? I'm not too sure if we have. 3 years ago. We'll take a look at them. Why not? Ah, shit. You can't even zoom in on it. What a stupid app this is. And to be honest, I did try the one on the interweb. Even worse. Ugh. Definitely not going to be doing any hotel, motel reviews on this peasant app. This peasant piss poor Google Maps. Disgusting. Anyway, you can see this area. You would have seen it before, right? But just from a different angle. Let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary. That angle. Or vehicle, truck. Oh. And then you got this there, yep. Premium, unleaded, plus. Yep. Yep. Not much to say about this, right? What's that over there? Don't know, some truck. Won't let me zoom in, that's typical. Yeah, interesting angle there. You got a trailer back there. Is there any wheels or not? It looks like it's flat on the ground. Interesting. I don't know what was the point of taking all these photos, right? But yeah. And what's that? Pilot Motel. Wait, hold on. Hold on, is this Montello? Wait, am I seeing things? People said there was no motels in Montello whatsoever. So why have you got a Pilot Motel TV air conditioning? What the hell? Oh no. I'll have to try and check that one out if it's possible, if there's any images inside. Huh. That is weird. That could, give off all different types of theories and ideas with the place. Did Dylan stop at this motel? Did Brenner? Has Kurt Wadsworth? Is this motel used for escorting? Like, does Kurt Wadsworth go into the motel, put a wig on, meets up with a guy, starts fiddling about and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Didn't know about this motel. Interesting. Is there anyone else that might have been in it? I'm just trying to think of people that are in the area or nearby who could confirm it. Ty Corbin. Has Ty Corbin visited this motel? Have you stayed in it yourself? Ellen Berg. Have you, Ellen, visited this motel? Have you stopped in it? Have you been in the bed? That sounds a bit weird, that. Well, obviously, you'll be in the bed, won't you, if you stop in and you'll be sleeping over. But have you been there, Ellen? I'm just trying to think of other people who might have, in the area. But yeah, interesting. Oh my God. Whoa. Did I just see an image inside? Whoa, hold off. Damn. I think we might be onto something. This might be an impromptu, on-the-spot motel video a bit later on today. But we will only return to those dodgy images later on. You better be on good behaviour, because if not, I will not be sharing with you that motel tour. You understand? You're going to behave? You're going to be on your good behaviour? Yeah? Well, I hope so. Because if you don't, I'll have to take you to the zoo. And to be honest, when I think about it more now, I might be doing that anyway from the last video. Yes, you know. Anyway, let's just check out the reviews of the gas station and grocery place. Grocery? Okay, 4.3. Now, if anyone's joining right now and is a little confused, don't be scared. Basically, what I'm doing is revisiting these key locations which have been talked about in the past, which have been linked with Dylan Rounds, whether it be where he was last seen or last heard of, whether certain criminals and suspects have visited these places, whether it's a stronghold or a compound for some people, whether it be dodgy behaviour, a weird sighting, or some kind of crime news report going on in an area. That's what we're doing, and we're checking the the reviews out of the areas to see if there's anything to do with Dylan rounds, to see if there's any key information or responses to do with Dylan, which just so happen to be on here and not in literal plain open sight, such as on Facebook or on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if we can find stuff other people may have not done. So, check the reviews out. This guy called Harold Jolly, local guide, another local guide. How many guides are there in Montello? Wow. He says, amazing, quaint, throwback store, brings back memories, and everyone was helpful that we ran into. Able to find a few things needed. Oh, God, it's long. What's this? Able to find a few things needed as well. Now, to address the losers with low ratings. Oh, getting a call out. Come on. Okay then. What have you got to say, Harold? To address the call outs of the losers. A few people are complaining about bathrooms as if these guys who are lucky enough to be out here are the answer to their bladder problems. Like they forced them out here. Come on, kids, grow up. This place is awesome, and everyone complaining needs to realise this isn't Twitter. So just go back to your comforts and stop putting bad reviews because your mom never taught you to use your bladder correctly. Ooh, we got some parenting tips. Forget about salty pancakes and the free baby care baby watch 24/7. We've got fucking tips here about your bladder. You know, how to control your bladder. You don't want it to be weak. You don't want to just release and just push it out. Hold on. Hold it back. Do not yield. Okay? So, does this have any relevancy to Dylan Rounds? Probably not. But, well, yeah, kind of. A little bit of drama, just like within the community, just like with some of the key individuals. So there's always a link. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, as for this whole bladder thing, oh God, it's giving me PTSD flashbacks to that fake account of Ty's gallbladder or something. Do any of you remember that weird account where all the madness begun? Oh my God, that fake name and weird wording was so, it was like, ew. Anyway, Harold has had his say. Let's check the rest out. Erin McQuiston. What do you have to say? God, it must be long, these. The down-home, small-town feeling. They are so helpful and friendly, and we are always happy to see them. Thanks for all you guys do. We really do appreciate it. You are awesome. Why is no one saying thank y'all? Y'all, so helpful, y'all. Why is no one saying that? That's disappointing. What's the next one? Vilma. Odd name. Closed at 5 p.m. Only 3 very old pumps. The ones that don't take credit cards, but you can pay inside with credit card or debit card with the cashier if you're travelling with a horse. Oh! There is a place outside to tie them to a wood pole. Yes, because a lot of people are going to be riding horses down here. Ride on, boy! Yeah, definitely Brenner, of course, not. Maybe Kurt Wadsworth tied up the horse outside and thought, oh, I'm going to fill the horse with petrol. I'm going to fill it with gas. Where's the fucking opening, man? Where do I insert this into the horse? Ah, just there. Let me just fit it in. Yeah. Maybe that's how that story went. It might have been the hair on the horse. You know, the long hair, the smooth and silkiness of it. It might have got Kurt a little bit too excited. So I think there needs to be signs put up in Montello. If you're going to tie your horse up outside a gas station, make sure to not insert the gas into the horse because it might end bad for someone. Okay? Another might have a happy ending, but, you know, we've got to be realistic here. Fucking hell. Okay. Very small snack store. It is the only gas station you will find for a very, very long time. So you do want to make sure you have a full tank before continuing. Very friendly. So, yeah, it is one of those things, and to be realistic and serious in terms of the police stations, in terms of other buildings, resources, facilities, they are stretched apart, right? I think the police had to do the LE at the time, had to cover like, was it 50 miles? Or the headquarters building or something to do with the police was 50 miles away. And then obviously with making journeys there back and forth through the days in the early days, it would have taken time, right? So you just got to take that into mind. So when it comes to these smaller towns, I don't know if it always applies, but when you get smaller towns and there's nothing else around for miles upon miles, because of that desperate need for something and they have it, the prices might cost a lot more. Maybe the locals get discounts, possibly. Trying to take that in mind. If any of you have visited Montello, what did you think about the gas station? Did you have any dodgy run-ins with people? Did anything go wrong? So far, the pattern is very friendly people in the area. That's from the reviews, right? Let's see the next one. J Green. Great little gas station out the way and about the only one for several miles. If you're low on gas, you'll want to put 3 to 5 gallons in the tank before heading west, or top off if you're heading east. Gas isn't cheap, but being stuck without cell signal could be worse. Place was clean and quaint, definitely a place to get some on-the-road snacks. The bathroom was clean, but you'll need a quarter per use to access that. Don't know what that means. Oh, a quarter coin, so you got to pay for it. Damn. For such a rural area, it is worth it. The lady at the register was friendly. I'd recommend a visit to anyone passing by, even for just a stretch and a quick refresh on your highway journey. So it's all positive at the moment. I haven't got it like in a certain order. What's this one? We love stopping here. It's a nice place to take a little driving break to get some snacks, drinks. Quarter bathroom is finally open. Yay. We go by there often, out on our Harley, which is a motorcycle. Joshua. Great place to get supplies. A little bit of everything. The owners are very friendly and courteous. Must stop even if just passing through. Alison says, great little store and motel. Oh, so yeah, there is a motel. Interesting. Well, we'll read it anyway and then we'll return back later. My motorcycle broke down here just as the store was closing. The owners were nice enough to leave me the accessories for the air compressor so I could continue to attempt a repair. When that didn't work, they opened back up to rent me a room in the motel. Motel room was clean and nicer than expected. The next morning, they helped me find someone who could fix the bike and get me back on the road. Okay. Unique little town in the boonies. What, the boonie? Never heard of that before. Small, yeah, once again, small, quaint, friendly. Gas cost a bit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Small convenience store with gas. Have to mention, when asked where restrooms were, cashier said outside, and she also mentioned it took a quarter to open door. Found it comical, but they were very modern and clean. Ha, outback toilet, mate. Only toilet, oh my god. Only toilet for 100 miles, needs a quarter to get in. It was clean, only one toilet, but thank God for it. Damn! What, are they saying there's only one toilet in the town of Montello? Fucking hell, all the people going into that one toilet. Whew. That's going to be a bit messy, literally. Oh, there we go, we got a bad rating. Bathroom out of order. I paid $85 for gas, and the girl said bathroom out of service. Truth, beautiful. Never heard of that word before. Okay, so it's gone a bit downhill now. This place is a godsend. They may be light on fuel, but they'll have some at least. Angie Hodley says, no bathroom whatsoever. Very small and all stores are closed. Eric says, make sure you get there before 5. The pumps are old and don't let you fill up on your own. I wish I had known that. Brian is cool. The rooms are 70s decor, which I think is cool. Okay. If you want me to, I can just look at the negative reviews only. I mean, up to you then. Had to stop here to get gas, really expensive, not open 24 hours, not even on the map as a gas stop. As you know, we saw that with Saddle Sore Bar, where it was like, is it open every day or is it only open once a week? There was a bit of confusion around that, if you remember. What's this? Good. From me, Brenda! Brenda! Christina, Wayne, and grandchildren Ronnie and Kay. Kay? Who's Kay? What? In Spanish. And husband David. Mary and Albert Jr. in heaven. And Alicia, daughter, 4 daughter, 2 sons, 2 in heaven, with dad, my children. Alicia, not in heaven, me home, Utah, with David, high, 46 degrees in Utah. What is going on? Oh my God, this is more incoherent than Joy Perry's messages. Fucking hell. No offence to Joy Perry. I understand she said that she's better talking than typing. But as a quick heads up, if you do ever need to type, Joy, there is a button on the keypad, providing you're on mobile, I think, where you can click like voice recognition, like the microphone button. You press it, and it's speech to text. So as you're talking, it will type it out itself. So it might make it a bit easier for you. But yeah, damn, this Deborah is a bit of a dodgy person with their typing. Jeez. Terry, only bathrooms for miles. Yeah. There's been saying the sofa. Oh, Karen. Oh my God. A person called Karen giving a positive review? What? Oh my God. Never seen that before. So friendly. And if they don't have what you're looking for, they'll probably tell you where you can get it. And they'll probably tell you where the sun doesn't shine as well. No, I'm joking. People are friendly. Right, we'll just like run through these now because they are getting a bit repetitive, aren't they? Good owners. Nice. Folks are really nice on the winter hours. Now, wait, they're saying the people that live there are really nice when it's winter, but what, when it's summer, they're not? What? Oh, Melinda. Wait, isn't there a person in the chat called Melinda in the live chat? I'm sure. Melinda Owen. I don't know. Or is that just a random name that's come out of my head? Maybe. I probably saw it randomly elsewhere. Never mind. Angela. Oh, there we go. Angela is a local guide. How many local guides are there? All these guides. Damn. You don't really see any, though, when actually there. Huh. Right, so Angela says, not real friendly, and you had to pay to use the bathroom. Not buy something, but pay to get in the room. Right. Another Deborah. How many? Oh my God, it's the same Deborah. Deborah with 3 different accounts. What's this person doing? Have they got a triple life or like a double life they're leading? By day, they go as a tour guide. By night, they start using dodgy default profiles and accounts on Google. See, this is what I mean. I knew we would find something dodgy. Patricia. Some of the nicest people in town. Local guide again, of course. Friendly people once you get to know you. Fine people. So why have you rated it only 3 stars then, if it's all positive? That doesn't make sense. Who's this guy? Yeah. Oh, what's this? Tim. Not enough tobacco products, high priced. Okay. Jay Russells says it's closed. Emma Thomas said, gotta watch the gas. Seems like there is a slot of water in it. Ooh, what's going on there? Slot of water in the gas. Trying to screw you over or something. Okay. Gas to a clean room. Great people. Gary and an oasis in the middle of the desert. They have what you need to keep you going. But do they have what you need to keep you going all night? I don't think so. Kyle. Only guess. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Between Wendover and Snowville. And we know we've heard about Snowville recently, haven't we? 28th of May, Dylan go missing. On that day, 7 a.m. in the morning, Chase friends were caught on CCTV at the Flying J's store in Snowville. Everything you need, so much needed gas, okay? Friendly services, only one for 60 plus miles. Brad said, rude locals pay restrooms. Interesting. So, it's okay saying, oh, they're all nice. There could be, but there's no harm in checking it from the opposite side, the negative reviews. Rude locals, you agree with that or not? How many reviews are there? Damn. Fuel, yeah. Nice little place, service is great. What an unstrung place. Very quiet. A2. What, A2 paper? I don't know. Right, so we've seen that one. Now we've got 2 bars, haven't we? Is there anything else I need to check in between? Nope. Okay, good. Cowboy Bar and Cafe, and then the Saddle Saw Bar. Saddle Saw Bar is the one Dylan visited on the 27th before going missing. We have seen the photos of the place, so we're not missing out there. Oh yeah, there's a guy. Right, quick question. Was that guy getting married to that woman, or is he getting arrested on the spot? Because they're holding his hands, maybe they've got him in handcuffs, but then in the corner of the screen, you got a little black clipboard sticking out. So is that a vicar or a priest doing some kind of satanic exorcism on him? Or is he doing the wedding vows? Vows? Is it vows? Or vow? Valve? Fucking hell. Right, never mind. Right, so Saddle Saw Bar is a dine-in and a takeaway, but it doesn't do any deliveries. So, Shack Lady, I hope you're listening. If you want any deliveries because you've had enough of spending multiple hours traipsing around looking for 7 different fast food places to get chicken, well, bad news. Spells disaster. Saddle Saw Bar will not provide delivery. I thought I'd just inform you now so you're not disappointed down the line, okay? There we go. Check the reviews out. Let's see. Now, this will be interesting to see because obviously... it'd be interesting to see if, I'll keep repeating myself, to see if there's any talk about Dylan, right? Because it is a known place, this. So, Deborah. Oh God, another Deborah. Thank you for your help, Deborah Brown. Dad, other places to be. Mom and Dad land behind the store and hotel. Dad grave by grandparents. Bar cafe. Whoa, what is this? It's like a weird bot typing all this. It's incoherent. It doesn't make any sense. You got dead people here, dead people there, and then you got some random text. Deborah is thanking Deborah. How many Deborahs are there? Is everybody in Montello named bloody Deborah or something? What is going on? This is supposed to be a serious video, but it's not quite serious at the moment. Okay, so CC Clee. Oh, I was going to say Clee then. This person said, I go every Saturday night for bingo. What, do they actually do bingo at Saddle Saw Bar? The only reason why I'm questioning it is because you will get the odd few fake reviews as well. You've always got to acknowledge that. Oh, here we go. Deborah back again. Good food. Wow. Jason, best time in the desert. Julie. Oh my God, Julie. Speaking of which, yes, Julie. Julie Rock. Yes, hello. I don't know why I said that. I just thought, surprise. Because I know you said you like surprises. So there you go, surprise. Shout out to Julie Rock. Okay? Not the original Julie. They've gone quiet, but this new Julie that has showed up, okay? And not that Julie on screen. That Julie is some random person. Oh, Deborah once again. Coffee. What's the point of that review? Oh my God. So as you saw, there was pretty much F all when it came to that place. Let's check out the Cowboy Bar and Cafe. Now, bar and grill. Just want to say once again, there are 2 different places to go to. Saddle Saw Bar and Cowboy Bar and Cafe. Okay, bar and grill. Just so you're not confused, there's 2 separate places, okay? We'll check the inside to see what it looks like. Oh my God, we got a food review on the spot. We got a Coors Light. We got we got a burger, and then some like munchies to munch on. I mean, it looks all right, to be fair, when you compare it to some of the food places we've previously looked at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you've got the inside. Once again, you've got the slot machines in the corner. I don't know if you've got any CCTV. You've got a deer on the wall, and it's got multiple baseball caps on its antlers. You got a TV screen there of a guy who looks like he's about to die in the bedroom. That's not good. And yeah, I mean, we might as well just bring it up whilst we're here. Did Dylan Rounds ever visit this place, the Cowboy Bar and Grill? Or did he only go to Saddle Sore Bar? Or did he go to both? Let me know down below. Because we have talked about the previous place, right? Saddle Sore Bar, we've done a deep analysis on it, both outside, inside, checking for any strange objects or items that might be present in the area and so on, like with Salty Pancakes footage too. So when you look at a place like this, it kind of looks the same, right? So do you know any stories about Dylan coming to this place as well? Have you heard about it? Do you think, aside from Saddle Sore Bar, Dylan went in here on the same day, the 27th? Let me know what you think. Surrounding landscape, pretty good quality image, and this is 3 months ago. So was this person looking for Dylan? Is this person aware? I don't know. But yeah, look at that distance. Look at the range. Goes on for miles. I don't know exactly where that is. It'll be in Montello, I believe, but well, I assume it's Montello. And then we've got the menu. I mean, it doesn't really interest me, but to any of you, do you think that menu is overpriced, or is it worth it? Now, actually, where it says French dip, why is there a black line going across it next to it? Is it like classified? What the hell? And what's that? The one at the top under sandwiches and burgers, served with fries, tots, or chips, and then the rest of it is declassified. The rest of it is classified. You'll never know what's it's all about. My God. Is there any little menus reserved for dodgy people or not? Yeah, so leave your thoughts down below. What do you think of this menu of Cowboy Bar and Grill? Do you think it's overpriced, or is it worth it? Let's move on. Oh, no! Why is it when I'm trying to be serious, I get dragged back to, oh, Ray, we got a mystery machine. Oh, I'll skip in it. Never mind, look what's on the side. There's a bookie. Oh, Cowboy Bar and Coffee. Shaggy, where are you? Raggy, where's Scooby Snacks? Like, could it get any more dodgy? And it's very interesting, this photo, aside from the mystery machine. You got Cowboy Bar Cafe. Have you seen on the left that buggy? Right, quick, important question. Is that Kurt Wadsworth's buggy? That actually looks like Kurt Wadsworth's buggy, which he drove in the desert when transporting the likes of Salty Pancakes and then that other woman in the desert. Do you remember? When they were going past... actually, it depends which video though, doesn't it? Because I know Wanda was driving something else. But it looks like it. And as well, it kind of looks similar to the one Heavy D was driving when assisting Ty and Lance out there in the desert, if you remember, in Montello, Bald Eagle Mountain. You remember? So, is this once again yet somebody else's vehicle who's been caught up in the case that's been captured on camera? Maybe, maybe not. 5 years ago though, so it's a while back. It might not be Kurt's, but leave your thoughts. Is that Kurt Wadsworth's buggy on the left-hand side of the screen? This one here. Yes or no? Or if it's not, is it similar to the one he has? Just interesting how you can capture things on camera, even if it's a while ago. And yeah, does anyone want to get in the mystery machine? Does anyone want to drive it somewhere? Leave your thoughts down below. Is that it? Oh my God, the images are flashing all over the place. Hold on. Right, what's this one? Is this... Wait. Isn't this Saddle Sore Bar now? What? So that must be the locals, I assume. I mean, they look normal. That probably sounds a bit weird me saying that. But no, I don't know. I thought it was going to be something like, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Do you know when it comes to that type of family in Montello? And like maybe missing teeth. I'm only being honest how I imagined it. But it seems fairly normal. And, this scene where they've got the family, or, well, you'd think family and extended family. Oh, God. But no, getting together, working as maybe a community, getting food prepared, this and that, kind of like the Memorial Day weekend barbecue. So maybe, that level of atmosphere going on, getting together. But yeah, that does look like Saddle Sore Bar, so I don't know why that one's popped up in the bar and grill. Cowboy Bar Cafe. Okay. A few vehicles there. And when you look in the distance as well down that road, I don't know if I can really zoom in, you can see quite a few vehicles parked down there. Seems a bit more busier in this photo. This was 1 year ago before Dylan went missing. Vending machine there, but I don't know if it's working or not. Okay. Got a normal looking burger once again. I mean, it looks more normal than the likes of Wendover, Ogden, Clinton, Idaho Falls maybe. Damn. Yeah, it actually looks normal compared to all the others. Sign Montello. Oh, and bear in mind, the only reason why we're looking at these photos is because they never showed up beforehand on Google Earth, or I never seem to find the opportunity to look at some of these. So we might as well do it whilst we're here, right? Curlew National Grassland. Not much. Oh God, is that inside? Oh, bloody hell, Deborah. Look at Deborah. Deborah once again taking the photos. My God. Jason Rig. Oh, wait. What's it? It's 3 months. Oh, no. I was going to say, was this the buggy that was at that bar and grill? But no, because this was 3 months ago. So he's out there exploring, or maybe he's out there searching for Dylan. I'm not too sure. Have any of you come across a guy called Jason Rigulot before? Is he in the chat right now? Leave your thoughts. More of the surrounding area. I mean, when you look at it from there, you wouldn't think it's Nevada, or you wouldn't think it's like what you've seen previously from other explorers, because it's just trees upon trees and a lot of them, right? We're used to seeing the really rough and raw, dry, rugged desert terrain, but here it's a little bit greener, and it does cover a lot of distance as well, so that's interesting. Oh, God. What's that person doing? Oh my God, stop riding that bike. Health and safety. You're not wearing a helmet. Where's your knee pads and elbow pads? That's a walking disaster, man. Don't put your back out. Hold on. Oh God, I've just realised when you tap the screen, it ends up spazzing out. Oh, we got a video as well. Oh, hold on. Right, this does not look like Montello, does it? The hell? Oh my God, it's Outlaw TV. What's Outlaw TV doing there? There's a guy with the beard on the left-hand side. There's no volume, so we've got no copyright music going on. All under control, man. Hold on. Wait, hold on. That looks like Outlaw TV. Is that Outlaw TV? What's he doing there? 3 years ago. Quick. Oh no, not that. Bollocks, pressed the wrong button. Right, just quickly. If you're in the chat right now, well, I hope you are, do any of you know the guy called Outlaw TV? He's got that YouTube channel. He's done live streams and live panels where people call in talking about the Dylan Rounds case and probably other stuff. He's got a long black beard of some sort, and he wears like a beanie hat. If you know of that channel, would you say that the guy in this video in Cowboy Bar and Cafe in Montello, does that look like him? Does it? I mean, he's got the beard, he's got the hat. The hell? What is going on? Now, I don't know what's going on here. You've got a person with a laptop, and then by the side of it, you've got some weird black equipment. Is this some kind of paranormal encounter? God, I didn't think we were going to come across all this in this video. I thought it was just going to be a simple video, this. Well, it was supposed to be simple. It was supposed to be calm and serious, but... like, what is going on? Oh my God. There you go. Now look at that buggy. That definitely looks more advanced. Now I have seen something similar to that, what CO.AG has. And I believe... I don't know if it had a roof. I don't know if it had a roof. No. I remember it being almost like that shape, that colour. Salty Pancakes was inside of it with Kurt as we were driving along. Do any of you remember? I mean, this is by Jason, so it probably isn't Kurt Wadsworth, unless we're giving out free tours and guides in the area, whether it be looking for Dylan or not. I don't know who that is in the passenger seat. Some, I don't know. It's not Taylina, is it? I don't know what they look like. But yeah, interesting. Oh, fucking stop tapping the screen. I keep forgetting. Bad habit. There you go. You got more of the surrounding area and the bright sun in the distance. That's quite big. Yeah. Not much else going on. Not really seen any mine shafts or dodgy buildings, abandoned places. Not in these. And you got that image, what we've seen beforehand. Oh, is that it? Okay, fair enough. Have we actually checked the reviews out yet or not? I don't think we have. Oh my God. Wow. Anyway. Got a couple of low ratings. Let's read them. Angela. So what does Angela have to say? 2 months ago. I visited this place 6 or 7 years ago because someone mentioned a great food. However, once we arrived, the place was covered in flies. There was fly tape all over the windows, which was disgusting. There was a guy at the bar swiping flies consistently. We did stay and eat, and the food was great, but definitely not the place. Was not sanitary, and surprised it could possibly be approved by the sanitation department. Ooh. Right. So, have any of you experienced seeing a lot of flies in a restaurant, in a bar? Have any of you? Do you think Angela is telling the truth? Let me know. Marianne. Local guide once again, of course. Friendly staff to us out of towners. We enjoyed the history on the place as well. A real historic saloon. Okay. Aaron Roadkill Saxon. Oh my God, man. Keep it cool. 1 year ago. Family-owned bar in a small town. Loved this place and I loved the people there. Only been in there twice now, but they really saved my butt yesterday when I was riding through town. The only gas station around for 50 miles was closed on Easter Sunday, and they hooked me up with a couple of gallons of gas. I'll definitely make this a place to visit more often on my desert motorcycle trips during the springs and the fall months, so I can buy a few locals around and enjoy some decent food. I also appreciate them having a couple micro brewery choices on draft. Cheers. And there's the deer with all the baseball caps. Do any of them say John Deere? One of them says Trump. No, I don't think it says John Deere or any of that. I think you got some sweeties as well. Lay's crisp. Okay. That's one. Love it. Best food in town. People are amazing. Grammy is the funniest and life at the party. Who's Grammy? Does anyone know who Grammy is? Good friendly people, amazing service from the bar to the kitchen, and singing on Saturday nights, karaoke. And don't forget to sign in on the guest book. Oh no, does karaoke? Oh God. Has Ty Corbyn done any... Okay, I shouldn't be laughing. But has Ty Corbyn done any karaoke in the bar? Don't know why that sounds funny. Oh. Or maybe Kurt Wadsworth getting the microphone out, singing. Drag performance. Oh no. I think could get a bit dodgy, don't you think? Best bar in Nevada, great people, very friendly. Best burger I've had. Okay. Sandy. We just stopped here while travelling, nice bar. Okay. gliders around in the middle of nowhere. People are just saying about it's very useful due to not much else being present. Okay, what's this? Very Montello. That's a good thing to those who know what that means. Everyone else, well, I don't think many care. Montello is a reminder of the days that have been lost and missed. God bless, hole punch pride. Eh? Wait, was that you who punched the hole in that bloody door of the motel in Wendover? I bet it was, Shane. How dare you? Someone's got to fix that. Great cowboy hometown atmosphere, service great, fun with the locals, very friendly, food and drinks very good, fairly priced. What's this? This trucker really felt welcome and enjoyed my time there. Yeah, so truckers going there, that's what you'd expect. Good food, huge burgers, nice people. Okay. Oh, look at that! Les Nuttall! He showed up on here. Hey. Oh, no. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Relevant. Popping up here and there out of nowhere. You start seeing key characters, key people in the case in some way or another showing up on these external, indirect platforms. Do you see what I'm saying? Interesting. So Les Nuttall, local guide, dining, 1 month ago. Very nice people. Talk to Kurt, very good company. Okay, I misread that then in my mind when he said, talk to Kurt, very good company. Oh, no. See, this is what I mean. Because my mind is a little bit corrupted at times. When I read that, I was thinking some kind of escort service, what Kurt was providing. Oh, God. Forget what I said. But isn't it interesting how Les Nuttall popped up? Now, if you don't know who Les Nuttall is, I don't know, younger or older brother of Scott Nuttall. You remember Scott Nuttall, right? Recently and in the past. Originally looking for Kenny Veach in the Mojave Desert of Nevada. And now, since working in Utah or nearby, looking for Susan Powell, and also Dylan Rounds, as most of you would have known of. Les Nuttall doing the same thing. He's done a good job and continuing to do that, which is good. Respect to him. And also Les Nuttall also working with Alan as well from the Mountain Labs YouTube channel. And some of those guys too. And Les Nuttall also working with Ty Corbin. Now, it just feels so weird, like how in the past I was covering the Kenny Veach case before Dylan went missing, before I came across all the people in this case as well in the community. Like, most of the people are good, and like with the people that watch my videos, most of the people are good people, and there's some key people too as well. But it's weird, like how you would have been following certain channels and certain people back then, and then you all transition on to the same case at a later date. So you might have gone separate ways, covering other stuff, and then you return back all together once again. It's kind of a weird feeling, that. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, the way I was wording it, it sounded like I was going to break into the karaoke song and start jumping into Bar and Grill and saying, "We're all in this together. Kurt Wadsworth, hold my hand and don't let go forever." Yeah, I don't think I'll be turning up anytime soon there. I'll start singing "The Windows Are Gonna Break," and that's not good. Okay, let's move on. Jeff Baker. Good food, friendly atmosphere, okay. Eric, great folks. Yeah, all seems positive there. We stopped while out exploring. Hospitality is very good, second to none. What's this? If you don't want to be disappointed, cooked to perfection the burgers with handmade fresh beef patties and other fresh ingredients. Hands down best burger I've ever had. This awesome place is worth the drive stop. You won't be disappointed. People are great and the food is amazing. So for the most part of it, it's positive. So, I mean, you don't have to agree with all this because it's all based off opinion. But looking at this sort of stuff, it might provide a different perspective on how you visualize and view Montello, you know, as an outsider. It's okay listening to someone, just one person saying, They're really nice people there. And if that's a person that lives there, there could be a bit of biasness. But if you hear it from several other people that have visited the area and come out with a certain response, it might make you think about it more, possibly. Person called Nicole. Does anybody know the owners of this bar? If so, what are his or her or their name? Maybe want to message them. Strong drinks, incredible food. Okay, 2 years ago. 6 years ago, I went for a motorcycle ride around this lonely quarter. Okay, treated to food. Okay, there we go. Megan. What does Megan have to say? I felt really bad that I suggested my crew eat here. Probably one of the most divey dive bars I have ever been to, and we check out all sorts of places while doing field surveys in some very remote areas. Found some gems, but this isn't one of them. The bar smelled awful and the bathrooms were very dirty. The guy acted put out that we were ordering food. I wish I took some photos of how dirty the water glasses were. Worse than our camping gear. It took almost an hour after ordering to get some burgers and about 2 hours to get the taste of this bar out of my mouth. Okay, so I don't think Megan was too satisfied there. Highly recommend. Clayton. First, that's 9 years ago. We don't really need to read that, do we? What's this? New friends from the Bacardi tribe. Locals are awesome, great company. Okay, wonderful Ruby. Really good food. I'm just making sure I don't miss any key names popping up, as we saw. As strangers passing through the area, we stopped in for refreshment. People inside were some of the nicest people we've ever met. Okay, friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Megan Fletcher was supposed to be open yesterday, but at 5 p.m. it was still closed. So people are still having issues regarding that. Okay. The Ruby Pipeline. Ooh. Okay. What's this? The food was good. Slots took more of my money than they gave back, but oh well. I wonder if the slot machines in Montello are purposely rigged, but rigged more than other places just to drain as much money out of you. I wonder. Oh my god, I thought that was Dylan Rounds then. No, it can't be, can it? No, it won't be. This will be the guy that took the photo. Shit, that was weird then when I saw that because of the clothing. Hold on. Anthony Valles, 4 years ago. Great place to sit and have a cold beer. Do you know, it was just the way he was dressed, because that's almost like the same kind of jacket what Dylan Rounds wore. Wait, that's not Dylan. No, it won't be Dylan Rounds, will it? No, because he's wearing different shoes there. Yeah, when I looked very quickly before, I thought that was Dylan Rounds for a second because of the cap and the flannel t-shirt with the hoodie and the same stripes on it. Did any of you think it was Dylan Rounds at first glance? Interesting. No more images there. Okay. What else is there? Gamble Ranch. I know people were talking about Gamble Ranch. Made me feel... Oh, they spelled that wrong. Made me feel like hum. Okay. And won $50 from the slot machines. Okay. Yeah, people are just retelling their stories from the past as well. Great owners who go out their way to help travellers. What's this? Good place to stop and wonder why you are even out there. Not really on the way to anywhere. You better be riding either a Harley or a horse so you will fit right on in. Yeah, you want to ride that horse, boy. God damn, you ain't riding that horse right, then it ain't working for you, man. You ride that horse till you can't no more down that old town road, boy. And then you can park that horse right up. You tie it up tight. You tie it up real good. You walk into Saddle Sore Bar. You walk back out exactly as if you were going to mount that horse all over again. Okay. Great bartenders. Okay. Food is good, but not very friendly people. So you're starting to see the pattern going on there with some of these. It's either the really kind and welcoming or the very rude. One extreme to another. Leave your thoughts to where you stand on that, to your opinion. There's a lot of reviews, aren't there? Okay. This place was closed. We needed food. We had to keep going all the way to Snowyville. Yeah. Cowboy has a very friendly environment. Breakfast was good. Service was as friendly as it gets. That always makes for a good experience. Outstanding. Didn't go in. Stayed in the van with Gabby. What? You stayed in the van with Gabby? What, Gabby Petito? What are you doing there? I'm only joking. Nick Kowalski. Isn't that the one from Monsters, Inc.? Kowalski. Or is that Mike Kowalski? I don't know. There's fucking skis all over the place. Okay. It's same old reviews, right? Karaoke night is fun. Locals treat you well. Why is nothing talking about like drugs or anything? I thought there might have been like some dodgy replies, right? Opened, and then the guy working there was irritated when we wanted to give him business, eat lunch. If you want to hang out with the local stinky drunks, bad food and dirty place, then come on down and have a great time. That's what John Baldwin thinks. Okay. Only open sometimes, but they do have karaoke. So Terry... Oh no, I've clicked it off. What a prat I am. Wait, what was their name called again? I'll scroll back down. I'll get back to it, don't worry. Where was it? Oh my god. I forgot it's so far down, isn't it? Shit. Oh, it's going down on itself. I'm not even controlling it anymore. Damn, there's been a lot of people that have come here. Do you know what? We'll stop in a second, okay? Great atmosphere. Terry Bear. Terry Bear. Ooh, what's that? Is that like a... Not Terry. Ter Bear. I don't know. I was just thinking of Cleo and the Care Bears. Just randomly popped up in my mind. Kickback, unwind. Okay. Indians. Coffee and food. Not my machine. God, how many reviews are there? Open in the morning, not noon. No thanks, poorly ran. Very dirty and unclean. Bathroom and never cleaned. Wow. Dirty. Nothing about Dylan, and that's the end of the reviews there. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death with that. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a single thing. It was interesting that Les Nuttall popped up in the reviews here. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of interesting. Now for any other locations here, don't think there is. I did check the church earlier on and didn't find anything. So I'd say that's it for Montello. We can go on to Lucin now. Bear in mind, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Now, down here, right? Does the marker show up officially? There we go. Grainshed, Dylan Rounds. Bear in mind, I did not put the marker here. This has been put up by someone else. I can't remember their name, but it was cleared up in a past video. They did reveal themselves. I think the wife appeared first and then the husband did. So it's all under control there. But let's just check the place. Let's see what's going on. What the hell? Grainshed rated 5 stars. I mean, it's a bit stupid rating it 5 stars. 5 stars for what? Yeah, man, come to the Grainshed Dylan Rounds. Rated 5 stars out of 5. 5 stars for corruption. Absolute disaster during the spring cleaning. Oh my god, during the second, we had a weird man coming in, getting all the trash out of the place. Didn't even do a good job. He must be corrupt, man. Yeah, no shit. Let's check the reviews out. So this is where it gets critical, where it gets hammered in on Dylan Rounds, right? Because this is literally relevant to the case. Let's see what people have to say and who says it, okay? Be on the lookout for certain usernames, profile pictures, see if anyone stands out to you, see if there's any fake accounts that pop up, any dodgy people you've met in the past. It's surprising how Ghost can return from the past, okay? Let's take a look. First one, Marlena, local guide, once again. This was a week ago. Great marker, Josh. This is extremely important. Until Dylan is found and the family has closure, this needs to stay marked as a tool available to help find Dylan Rounds. Please do not trespass, disrespect, vandalise, burglarise this property. It is private property. Well, Marlena, I think, that's already happened, right? You've had people going there, exploring, searching about, whether they planted anything there or not. People have been there, regardless of it being private property, right? I'm going to take a quick drink because my mouth is a bit dry, okay? So hydrated. Okay. So the first review. Do any of you know of Marlena? Has she showed up in any of the chats on Dylan Rounds? Do they know of anything? We might as well scout out whilst we're here. ZP Zap. It's not Zav Girl, is it? 6 days ago. Oops. I pray for Dylan and his beautiful family. May the person who disappeared Dylan be discovered and brought to full justice, even if only in the eyes of the Lord. The candles burning for Dylan Rounds, and then a photo of a candle. This person seems like they don't know who it is, but is this person aware of Brenner and the evidence linked with him, right? Anything else? Terry Chaminek. I feel Jim is guilty. Pray for justice for Round's family. It does seem like Brenner is involved, right? Josh Yelton. I added this marker to help people research the area and help find Dylan. There you go. This was the individual. This was the guy. Odin MacBodden. Jim is very sus. That's just like, that basically means suspicious. But basically, the reason why humans use the word sus as an abbreviation is because typical degeneracy, okay? If you didn't know, aside from Fortnite, the most cancerous breeding ground game out there, which has taken over all other games and game modes, which have got nothing to do with Fortnite. They've all gone to shit because of Fortnite. The stupid Battle Pass system, which has fucked up the whole of gaming with the pathetic excuse of live servers, which basically means when you get the game, you're basically getting the beta version of it, which you already played earlier on, and then you drip-fed content over time, which should have been all included in the main base game. And then you would have had DLC after that. But oh no, Fortnite messed it all up with other companies creating games similar to Fortnite and the whole system mess. But you put that aside, the reason why the word sus has come about in high numbers with sheepish degenerates is because of the game Among Us. Do any of you remember that game? It's in recent time, Among Us, where it's like a multiplayer game, like 2D, where you're walking around and then someone is the imposter and you got to try and find out who it is, and you got to do activities and stuff and kill people and all that. And then they kept saying sus, 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 which basically means suspicious. So yeah, there you go. That's a little history to why people use that, all because of bloody Among Us and degenerates. Now let's move on. Curtis Redfield. Jim did it. Have you noticed they're all very recent as well? Justin Johnson. Hope answers are found. Oh, is that it? Okay. Updates. About. Okay. Claim this business. No, I won't. Overview. No photos. See similar places. Okay. So there you go. That's the grain shed. Anything else? What about that wash as well? Or sun tunnels? Anything mentioned there? Now, this one though, if we can actually find it, I don't think it's going to mention anything about Dylan, right? Can we change the filters maybe? Is that possible? Newest. Let's just check the newest ones out quickly. The only reason why I want to check the newest ones out, just in case to refer to Dylan. Driving to see sun tunnels is half the fun. Okay. Middle of nowhere. Solstice. Amazing experience. Visited summer solstice. You see, we're getting on to like 8-7 months ago. Pointless. Got nothing to do with Dylan. Lowest rating. Waste of time. Never go there. The drive is too long. The reward too little. I've been depressed many times. Stretch them up. Okay. Right, so basically it went to shit with that time out there. It's concrete, not art. Oh no. I think this might start triggering a few people when they see these reviews. So Gary thinks it's not art, it's just a bit of concrete. Megan, this was a long drive to see 4 cement sewer tubes with holes in them in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know, there were certain times of days. There you go. Kelly, fucking hell, how many Kellys are there? Oh. Sun went down behind mountains before they could be seen in tunnels. Okay. This is a difficult review to write. I would give it 5 based on artistic story. Well, to be honest, I don't want to really read the artistic story behind it. Okay, goodbye. I don't think the marker of Dylan's farm exists, though. I don't think it does. No, just a grain shed shows up, that's all. That's a shame. What else could we try? Just have a quick look at Devil's Playground for a second. Okay, check the reviews out. Once again, we'll just set it to the latest. 2 months ago. No amenities. Wait, no amenities. Oh shit. Is it amenity? Wait, the way this person's worded it was no amenities, but incredible. Wait, I think you might have gone to the wrong place for that. Palm Doggy, one of my favourite places to go. Okay. Oh yeah, we've seen those photos last time. Good place. Yeah, it's getting old again, 1 year ago, so it's got nothing to do with Dylan. I just thought someone might have like popped in saying, yeah, Dylan's here or something, or, you know what I'm saying? Bovine Mountains. Okay. Anything else? If we go too far away, it probably won't be associated with Dylan, right? What about Bald Eagle Mountain, considering that's where people have been looking for Dylan? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there's no reviews. That's a shame. I thought there would have been some reviews. No reviews whatsoever. That's a shame. What about Pilot? Oh, what about Pilot Road? No, it doesn't seem to come up on here. Come on, where's Pilot? Isn't it there? There we go, Pilot Peak. Any reviews? Oh, did I not tap it properly? Drop a pin? No, I just want Pilot Peak. Is it that difficult? Would I have to like zoom in on it? Boom. Pilot Peak, there we go. Oh my god. How awkward can it be? Most of the photos appear to be ground level, I think. We have seen these photos before, so we don't need to check them. Reviews. Checked the newest one 4 days ago. Nice peak, you should probably hike up there. Bring lots of water and snacks. Call reception is spotty. 4 days ago. So, does this guy know about Dylan, maybe? Straight to the point. Very prominent. Okay. Lisa is a clown. Okay. Thanks for that information. Desolate place. No shit. Yeah, and it starts getting a bit old now. Was unimpressed by this mountain. Could be taller and pointier. Wouldn't recommend looking at this while driving by. Well, I see. So this person called Lisa. Oh, we're getting drama in the fucking Google Maps review section. Oh my god. And people said YouTube drama is embarrassing. Hello? Have you not seen this? Where's it again where the person said the person's a clown? Right, this guy here called Andrew Hess saying Lisa is a clown. And he was referring to Lisa down here. This Lisa. He was calling this Lisa a clown. Right, and they're all those. Okay. Final thing what I'll do, if it does come up, is I'll look for that wash, if it's possible. Will it come up on here in itself? I don't know if it will or not. What about if I type in Tacoma Road? Taco Bell? Oh shit, I forgot how you spell Tacoma Road. That's not good. Tacoma. Someone having a coma? Oh, no, that's not right. Oh well. Sometimes there you go, it can be forgiving. Oh, I did spell it right. Boom, there we go. I just thought of having a coma and then we got it. No reviews there, unfortunately. That's a shame. As for Brenner's burnt down trailer, yeah, it didn't yield any results. As for Lucin, overall, doesn't seem to be any reviews going on here. There is a few photos. We can try and check that out. Let's just do this now, in case you're not familiar with it. Okay, so this Laurie Darrington 6 months ago appears to be a wooden structure in Lucin, as you see on screen. I can't get rid of those tabs at the bottom of the screen because when I tap it, it ends up going over to the next photo, which is really stupid. Like if I tap it now, you see it moved over. So that appears to be a bridge from the looks of it, a wooden one. Yeah, it looks like it. Is that Lucin Pond? Doesn't seem to be many trees. That's 2 years ago. And as for this wooden construction, this isn't anything to do with what we saw in the EquiSearch photo recently when Justin was on top of it and then that camera was looking up at him as he was talking to one of the EquiSearch members. Is that a different place? And then, yeah. I mean, it looks I know it looks desolate, but the trees as well look a bit dead. And this was 2 years ago. I assume it's Lucin Pond. Can't quite see the water or anything. It's a bit hard to tell, but it looks like it could be Lucin Pond because you got the pathway down the side, and that's where Lance and Ty walked down. Yeah. A tree there as well. Oh, whoa. What's this? Hold on. Do any of you know what this is? This is supposedly in Lucin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just assume that it is because, the photos have been added to Lucin. And then this guy called Travis has taken these photos which are of Lucin. So, is that a mine shaft? A mine? Is it a secret bunker? Could this indirectly be the bunker of Brenner's, maybe? Just seems a little bit weird finding that. I mean, it might not even be of anything to do with Lucin, because, some people can throw in random photos of a completely different location. It's just when I look at the grass around it, it looks quite green. It doesn't look dry. But then looking at the wood, that does look weathered and old. Wow. Do you see how these photos are popping up? We've looked at quite a bit today, which I've never shown to you beforehand in previous videos when using Google Earth. So it's surprising what you can come across. It's very dark in there. I don't know how deep it goes in, if it's a tunnel or not, or if it's a little shed. I don't know, it doesn't look like there is a door on it. It just looks open. So, do any of you know of this location? Do you know the coordinates of it? Have you ever seen it before? Do you know what it is? Make sure to leave a comment down below because I'm kind of surprised seeing this because I've not seen it before. No. Interesting. There you go. I must be Lucin again. I know people were talking about property lines and stuff like that. Was it Lacey? Was it Lacey saying she wanted property lines, or was it Paige? Can't remember. I mean, would I do that? I mean, I don't really know the property lines, to be honest. Maybe if I found out, I'd do a map analysis so people would know. If I'm looking at it here, this guy took it called Harish Mukandan. Okay, you can see there's a bit of dirt mound ahead, not much. Down here, bit of concrete, whatever that is for. Fence on the left, barbed wire, kind of probably what you'd get at the grain shed and how it would look visually. Yeah, you can see the distance. Not sure what road that is back there. Yeah, 4 years ago. And you got this one, just a bit of wood, once again, not much to it. Then that looks like Lucin Pond, with more trees, vegetation going on. Can't really see too much, but it's a clear photo. Clearer than some of the previous ones we've seen. Yeah, is that the railway track? I think that's a railway track, just bottom left corner of the screen. You can see where it's slightly raised. Is that, okay, we've got some more photos here. Is that, I think that's a rock in the ground down there on the ground. All the dry vegetation, sage, brush, all about. And then you've got that little bridge that goes across, as you can see. So that's kind of interesting. Let me know if any of these locations are of importance, if they have appeared in previous people's videos, if you've seen them yourself. Or let me know if you're seeing this for the very first time, if it's new to you. Make sure to leave your experience down below, okay? Oh. Next one, once again, you've got another photo in that direction. Not too familiar with it. You can see some roads over there. Now, I'm going to make a guess, okay? I might be completely wrong, but from looking at it, looking over there, that mountain, if you was to turn right over that way, you'd be going into, would it be Montello, Nevada? I'm just trying to think because I can't zoom in, which is really annoying because it's a stupid app. But can you see that little dirt road on this side? It looks like it goes down and then back up. Now it depends which way or which angle this is, because I don't want to get too confused. It's hard to tell really. I wasn't too sure if that was the road that went over the railway tracks, like the crossing, and then if that was the case and you turn left, then you go to Dylan's grain shed way in the distance over that way, as I tried describing in the past. I'm not too sure, maybe it's of a different area this. It's hard to tell. Leave your thoughts there. Just a random dirt road there, that was 6 months ago. I wonder if Laurie knows if Dylan has been searching or not. You can see like the track marks, like spiral effect. And what do we have here? Weird wooden... Is it to do with a mine? Or is it to do with a wash of some sort? Some weird construction going on there. Doesn't seem to go on, it doesn't go that far, just like rocks scattered about, and that's been built in. Odd. Do any of you know why it's there or why it was used for in the past? Because we've not really looked at too many photos of Lucin. But yeah. And then that's Lucin Pond once again. You can actually make out the water through those trees. You got the water down there. It's kind of shallow. And there's a train passing by over there. I've noticed there's a little stile as well. You can climb on over. It must be fenced off, I assume, but you've got a little stile you can climb on over and visit the pond just there. So that's kind of good. That bloody bridge again. What does Laurie have with this bridge? Does she like the wood or something? Oh yeah, look at that. We got the gun holes. Boom! Waiting for that to show up. Right, I'll read it anyway. Lucin. When the railroads were first moving across the country, they needed water for their steam engines. The Lucin ponds were developed in the 1800s for this purpose. The water to fill the ponds comes through a pipeline from the Pilot Mountain Range, southwest from this location. Since the development of Lucin Cutoff, Lucin has been a home site for many people, and in recent times a small community of retired people lived here. These retirees once lived here as children and returned as friends in their golden years. Now that the last resident moved away in the early 1990s, their legacy is this quiet spot managed for wildlife. In 1999, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources acquired a lease from the Southern Pacific Road on Lucin for the benefit of resident and migratory wildlife. Due to the presence of water, Lucin is an oasis in the desert, and it is important for many species of wildlife, particularly songbirds. Songbirds, while on their annual migrations to and from such faraway places as Mexico, South America, and Canada, need places to rest, food to eat, and water to drink. Here are the middle of the Great Basin Desert. There are not as many habitat alternatives for the birds. Lucin provides all of these needs, becoming an important stop on their annual migrations. Up to 118 species of songbirds may be found here, including other species such as hawks, owls, eagles, antelope, kangaroo, rats, deer, mice, and bats. How many can you see? I don't know. How many is still standing with all these bloody gun holes in it? Please enjoy this oasis. We hope that you will help find us protect this wildlife for and for other people who come to enjoy this area. State of Utah Wildlife Resources. Okay, wait. What's a kangaroo rat? Or was there a missing comma? Maybe there was a missing comma. Yeah, must be. Kangaroo. What are kangaroos doing in Lucin? I know there might be a few Australian viewers that watch, but fucking hell, mate. You might be from Australia, come down and want to go to Lucin. What are you doing with your kangaroo? Make sure you keep it on a leash, mate. Don't leave it behind. It appears there's a few wild kangaroos still roaming about, mate. Looks like you better go back to Lucin, pick it up, and get back on home, mate. Crikey, what a joker. What a joker. Oh, wow. But yeah, look at all those, fucking hell, not the tripod. Look at the bullet holes, you see? Now that sign, is that sign bulletproof or not? I don't know. It doesn't look like those have penetrated all the way through, some of them. Looks like there's been a few ricochets and stuff. The ones down here, though, seem like they've penned through, but some of the others haven't. Now, in your opinion, what round was used? What caliber of bullet are these holes? Because some are big, some are small. And who do you think caused these holes? Bear in mind, it was 5 years ago, so I doubt Brenner would not have been living here, nor Dylan. So it must be someone else, right? There we go. We got the sign again. Same exact one from a different angle. We don't need to look at that. That bloody bridge once again. Why is it so important, that? Does anyone know? Historical significance, maybe? A landmark, possibly? Yeah. Lucin Pond once again. Just a road going off in the distance. Is that it? Okay. Well, we got some interesting photos which we didn't see beforehand. That's all good. I think the final thing to do before we go back to the motel in Montello, first time viewing ever, we just need to check the washout quickly. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be too much on the wash itself. The review here, Alfredo Guarana says, good, the attention they provide. But obscure that. Lorray Wash, look at the reviews. One guy, Leo Singer, he rated it 1 star. What a prat. 2017, a big flood event after the earthen dam failed. Okay. Look through the photos. We have seen it before, but in case there's any photos we've not covered or looked at. Yeah, I've seen most of those. Yep. Okay. I've got 10 photos. How many is there? Yeah, we've seen all that. Yeah, they're basically all the same as what we've seen before. I just wanted to share that with you, okay?
Well. It looks like you, yes, you have been on good behaviour. Now, if we just put that aside for a second, hopefully you found the Dylan Rounds coverage beforehand of some interest, a new perspective on the town and the population of Montello. Leave your thoughts down below to whether you think they're positive, good people or not. Do you believe and trust in the reviews? It was interesting to see Les Nuttall appear on there as well. Were you interested by any of the new photos from Lucin, which I presented to you? Of that weird, almost like bunker-like structure or mine? I said, leave your thoughts down below. Now, Dylan Rounds aside, we need to return back to Montello because you have been on good behaviour, and good behaviour warrants a reward. So that means you won't be going to the zoo today. Looks like you're safe. Yeah. What's that? Famous one? OP? Famous one. There's always one person out there who's disappointed. Yes, I know you wanted to go to the zoo, but that's unfortunate. The majority were too scared to go. It was seen more as a punishment. But then again, maybe you prefer punishment. Well, maybe something else can be arranged next time, okay? I'm sure there can be an arranged visit to a zoo. It'll be under control, don't worry, famous one. Now, before we continue, there was an individual that was saying, oh, you into that sort of stuff? Yeah, you look like it. Do I look like I'm into that sort of stuff? Come on, be realistic. Okay, this might be in my hand, but this is just a defense mechanism. Okay, I might have tape on me, but who doesn't? Everyone has some kind of tape on them at times, right? Unlike the fucking grain shed with no crime scene tape. Yeah, we're making up for it here. Here's all the crime scene tape. So, everything is under control. You don't need to worry. The camera angle is a little bit wonky, which isn't helpful. There you go. Then you go look up at me. So, this is used to maintain order, crowd control. And this is the thing, people say, oh, you're really into this sort of stuff? Oh my God, get it right. It's RAF Matrix. It's complete difference to all the other dodgy stuff. This is controlled, calm, and collective. I'll say one other thing. Yeah, you see this tape? Look at this. I am chained. I am bound. Wild animal. I can't free myself. And I was going to say something clever, but unfortunately, the fucking text is back to front. But you know what that says? It says, caution, keep out. You heard that. Caution, keep out. That means you won't be coming inside of me. No access. You're not going inside of me, okay? Good. So since we've got that under control now, it's time to go back to Montello. It's time to take a look inside that hidden, secretive motel. Time to analyse. Well, here we are, and we are back on Google Earth because it's more reliable and better to use. Get away, Google Maps. We've returned back. So, you type in motel, you type in Montello
pilot motel, and it keeps coming up with Montello Gas and Grocery because it's all a part of the same thing from the looks of it. So we'll just cut through the pictures very quickly because we've seen them before, as you know, and we'll just stop. There we go. So, welcome to Pilot Road. When you come down to Montello, you better be ready for the TV and air conditioning. We move on. God, not calibrated my voice quite right. Never mind. Let's take a look inside. Oh, 2 beds. I mean, it doesn't look that bad considering it's in Montello. I mean, it's kind of like Motel 6. Not too bad. Curtains matching the colour of the bed sheet. Could have changed it up a little bit. You've got a gentle headboard at the back. Looks quite firm away from the wall, so it won't be clattering or clunking or banging against the wall. You know, that would cause a bit of noise disturbance, right? Yeah, interesting. Just zoom out a bit. 2 beds, decent space and room. I don't know how many photos there are, but yeah. Okay, what the hell's this of? T-Big. Who's T-Big? I don't know. Is that of a truck or something? But yeah, I can imagine you go into that room, it's like, hey darling, hey sweetie, welcome in the bed. Oh no, it doesn't sound right, does it? Not with my voice. Forget that. Scrap that idea. Oh, me you and that. Oh my god. Howdy there, Kurt. You took your time. I thought you were only nearby. I don't know how Kurt sounds, to be honest. I forgot. Or is it the other way around? Anyway, man, get in the fucking bed right now. I've got... Pay me by the hour. Pay me by the hour right now. Hope your wig doesn't fall off. Make sure it's glued on that wig, because it's going to be a wild ride like that fucking horse in the past. I hope you're ready for it. Got the stamina? Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is not to my standards. You know, not got the same stamina as Ellenberg. Oh my god, I'm getting out of here right now. I've had enough. Now, that bed has probably seen better days, to be honest, but it probably has been through a lot of wars and conflicts, don't you think? Must be one of the biggest injured parties out there. I mean, just think about the springs of the bed. Just think about the smooth cotton sheets which have, you know, been desensitized over time. That pillow, the sheets, I don't know if they know... completely breathless. Not breathless. Lost for words, I guess. That's what the bed is. Lost for words. You need to take that bed to a counselling session right now. Because who knows what it's witnessed throughout the time in Montello. Who knows who's been in there and what's been in there. I can imagine the fucking local dog's been in there as well as the horse. Oh my god. Let's move on. Okay, so this person is probably experiencing alcohol withdrawal. Probably Brenner walking around. Man, I don't know what's going on. Everything's so blurry and dark. This ain't right. I need to get out of here, man. I mean, someone must have the shakes because very blurry quality, that. Across the road, not much going on there. Motel sign again. They definitely like taking photos of that. Oh my god, is that it? Okay. Oh wow, that's it. The smallest bedroom, and that's all that's available. But there is a phone back there. Oh yes. Howdy y'all. Can I have some room service, please? Oh, it's not just 1, 2 people. All right. I'll withstand that, man. Oh my god. You're pretty big. How did you fit in through that door? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's probably sounding to some weird scene. But you know what? The only good thing is with Montello and this dodgy motel, there are no chairs facing the bed. There is no table with a light upon it staring directly at the bed. The toilets, unknown of. There are no white towels. That could be explainable and understandable, right? So yeah, you can leave your thoughts down below. You know, what do you think of this bedroom, this motel? Would you want to stay in it? Yes or no? I'll do a quick poll now. Do you want to stay in this bedroom? Would you enjoy it or not? Okay.
So I don't know if the chat is going wild at the moment, but it definitely is outside. We've got a storm here right now. It's clouds again. It's dark, as you can see in the background, and the trees are blown all over the place. Pure chaos, man. First it was fires. Next minute it's storm. Goddamn apocalypse. 4 horsemen. Fucking hell. Never mind. Right, so aside from all that, you can do your little poll in the motel thing. But yeah, isn't it weird though? The whole motel situation. Actually, a sign called Pilot Motel, and yet people in the past, just about all of them, said there are no motels in Montello. That's what I don't understand. But then again, let's be fair. I think there was like 1 or 2 people in the comment section that came out with the theory saying, oh yeah, Brenner and Dylan stayed at the Montello, stayed at the motel in Montello when they were doing custom farming in the past. That turned out incorrect, but them assuming that they stayed at a motel in Montello indirectly, kind of true because there is an actual motel in Montello. Tongue twisted that, as we saw in the images. Just a small one. It's probably like a little small guest one to rent out. I said rent. Not big on motels there. I mean, you could make some money, but I mean, because of where it's stationed at, would anyone really go there? I mean, kind of. It's practical because if it's like a halfway between one place to another, such as, what would be a good one? Somewhere going to Montello and then on to Snowville, let's say, or Lucin. Stop overnight, fill up, get resources, get some food, have a relax, have a sleep, wake up in the morning and then move on. So the town of Montello could make money that way, right? Having a hotel or more of a motel, right? A bigger one, more developed, that could work. But then again, it might go downhill because if there is some dodgy criminals in the area and then you've got families stopping over with younger people, it could get a little bit awkward, right? So maybe it's probably best it doesn't happen. But leave your thoughts down below. You know, I'm just surprised that there is some kind of motel there, considering I've not seen it before. And yeah, that bloody mystery machine too. So really not much more to say at this moment in time. I am kind of entangled with these constraints, these chains, well not chains, paper around me. I don't know if I'll be able to break free. No, it looks like I'm tied in, I'm locked in. No escape, I'm locked, and it's all wrapped around me as well. Let me out, let me out. It's not gonna work, is it? Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And yeah, for now, good night and goodbye.